So, looking for trail. Half the group went up the hill, half the group went down the hill. I'm chilling in the middle. This is Quarter Zip. Welcome to Hiking to Lose. This is our start point of the trail. This is Sunday after we're done, but just thought I'd show you guys kind of where we started from. This parking lot here. Up over that bridge and up the hill is where we went for our Friday night camp, just about a mile in. So a mile straight up, but it was a nice campsite we found once we got down into the valley again by the water. So here we are, day 2, Tecumseh Trail. About 2¼ miles in. Not too much up and down today, but been a pretty trail. A couple weeks from now it'll be real nice with the green falling in, but lots of water so far in trail. But we'll check in a little bit later. Just got to Bear Lake, stopping for lunch. Seems to be tuna and jerky for most people. Lar bars and Gatorade bars and snacks, and capturing a little wild water for the rest of the hike, about halfway. Wild water, got to catch that wild water. So, we'll catch you guys a little later. There's some really pretty valleys here. Trail's super well maintained. Most of the big water crossings have bridges and stuff on them, like the one we're coming up to. You know, most logs are cut out, so it's a very nice trail. Ups and downs are pretty moderate. I was actually expecting worse. I did a small section of the Knobstone in a similar part of Indiana, and the hills are brutal in it for a man of my stature and fitness level, but this one is not nearly as bad. So, it's been a pretty good day so far. We're about 5½ miles in. Going 8. Hopefully there's nobody else at the campsite, because it's the only one between here and where we parked, which is another 8 miles on top of it. So if there's somebody there already, we're gonna have to come up with a plan B and do a little stealth camping in the woods. But it's supposed to get down to 33 tonight, so there will be a fire. That much has been stated by El Jefe on the bridge. So if you need bridge makes, here's a Custer Manufacturing out of Clinton, Wisconsin, that makes bridges for you. So far water hasn't been an issue. Of course, it's, you know, late April in Indiana. We've had a ton of rain, so it might be a different story in the summer. But well, see you down the trail. So we've passed several hikers going north. We're going south, talking about the logging. It's getting bad as we go, and we're starting to see some evidence of that. And so I'll show you guys a little shot of that here. And apparently it's getting worse and worse the farther south we go, so hopefully it's not too bad. It sucks that they're going through and tearing up the forest like this. Down trees everywhere. It's a shame. Yeah, this past quarter-mile trail has been all just this road. Just chewed up bad. So hopefully get back into the woods here in a little bit. So get to the top of the peak here, you can really see how much they're thrashing through here. Logging road goes all the way up the ridge line. So kind of sucks, but still nice being out in the woods with your friends. So that's happening, and this is where we're sleeping. This should be an interesting night. So welcome to the Fox Den shelter.
One of them was like, seek medical
Quarter zip here,
attention.
checking in with you guys. This is our home for the night. We did about 8 miles today. So they got a nice little box in here for emergencies, MREs and a little propane tank and stuff. And we got our hammocks hung up and the tent set up in here. So it's supposed to get down to around 33 tonight. So hopefully we'll be nice and toasty, all warmed up. Nice little fire ring, picnic table. Oh, Chris thought he lost his Joshua Tree scarf on trail, but he has found it. So we're gonna get ready to start cooking some dinner here, get a fire going, and we'll see you guys later. So Nick, how do you feel about your current outfit?
It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. What's up, bruh?
It's pretty good. You're gonna be YouTube famous with my all 0 viewers I have.
I'm warm.
It's all that matters.
Singing that song,
Morning, day
that song
3.
is not meant to be racist.
Had some
We don't
tasty
like
breakfasts.
language anymore. But
Packing up the shelter, getting it swept out and cleaned out, getting ready to hit the road.
Now, I'm no expert.
Apparently,
You would have to ask the
there's a
boss.
bunch of logging happening,
And I don't think just one.
covering trail, so we're gonna take this logging road for a while and try to meet up with trail down the other end, and we'll see how that goes. So the norm for the day seems to be trail right down to cut down trees. It's making it a little bit of slow going for the day. Good. Got about a mile up the trail. Nice little pine forest. Got some folks behind me getting their hike on. Looking forward to wrapping up and a nice hot shower and a burger.
I eat breakfast, no lunch, barely dinner, and then like we'll snack before bed. That's basically what I do most days. So I have to drink an ass load of beer to keep this gut.
Part of the trail is real pretty. Down a nice little valley. Finally moved out of some of the logging area. It's been kind of burdening our trail most of the day. Kind of sad to see in a way. We get it though. I mean, wood is a renewable resource that has to be managed. So at least by the time we got off the private property back into DNR property, they started, you know, clearing trail again. So that was nice. Made trail a little easier going. So yeah, it is what it is. Coming up here, railroad tracks, almost done with trail, up and over to the parking lot. Pretty decent trail. Logging sucked, but good weather, good weekend, good friends. It's about all you can ask for. So a little end of the trail reflection. A couple things I can improve on. First night, which I didn't get any film of, was a bit rough. Going to the biggest ascent of the trail was the first night. And I could have managed my water a little better. I had 5 liters of water on my pack, and if I would have just paid a little more attention to the map, I would have realized that we're going to cross several water crossings, and we ended up camping near one. So I could have gone with, you know, maybe 2 liters of water, enough to cook with, enough to drink for the night and the morning, and had a much easier day. That 3 liters of water is an extra 6 pounds I didn't need to haul. Also, my new shoes. Love my Hokas, and I'll do a separate review on those as well. But if you are a larger lady or gentleman and you've had issues with some shoes or sore feet, or you have wide feet or wide toes and had blister problems, these shoes have been amazing for me this trip. It's like wearing comfy tennis shoes. They have super great grip, tons of cushioning, made the downhills great, made the uphills great. But I'll give you a little more detail on those guys later, kind of comparing to what I was wearing, and we'll talk about that as we go. But I can see the car in front of me, so there we go. It's been fun. This is Quarter Zip. We'll see you further down the trail next time. Zip, zip. So on a secondary note, the built-in coolers in the Dodge Journey, 3 days and we still have ice cold beer. That's a win at the end of the trail. What is up?